And Biddly Ping, we're back again. Carrying on from where I left off in the previous episode. It's a nice shiny day here in 7 days to try and build a base in time to survive the zombie apocalypse. And what I'm going to do now is I'll take a as quick as I can, hopefully, rush back to home base. Anything else I could leave here for now? I suppose a lot of this stuff could get left behind, but I'll keep it at that. We'll have another run back to home base. Do a there and back again. Because I'm hoping I can get it done before midday. And then I could spend the rest of the day digging that moat. I want to set up a lot more concrete to be made at the other base. I could build a concrete mixer down here. But I want to wait until I've got most of the base done before I worry about setting up more of the forward base. Like with those kind of workshop setup. We can do that once we got at least the basic functioning of the horde base itself going. I'll feel a bit better about the timing then, because we are in a bit of a rush to get all this built. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after that. Maybe spend a bit of time just upgrading it even more and see what happens with the following hordes. I think we're certainly getting close now to the end of the gameplay, because apart from going through some of the different POIs, especially some of the difficult ones like Dishong Tower, there isn't a lot more to do within the game. And if the horde base works well, works better than riding straight into a shopping trolley. If it works well, then that's, in effect, that's job done. Because as long as you keep it maintained and repaired, it's going to cope with whatever subsequent hordes happen. If you can cope with the day 70 horde, there's not really much beyond that that's going to happen. You'll get more demolishers and more of the harder zombies like irradiated whites and cops, that kind of thing. But if you cope okay with the day 70 horde, you'll cope with whatever the game generates. So I'm not sure what I'll be doing after that. Maybe just get extravagant with the building. I may have picked the wrong road. Or maybe not. Let's just check that. Is it an ambulance or a moat power? It's a moat power. Is it? No, it's a working stiffs. Oh, just curious. I was hoping it was a moat power because I still, as of yet, haven't found a drone. Oh, nearly had the chicken. I only want a drone just for the carrying capacity. I've ended up in the industrial zone. Oh, run! That's Bambi's dad. This one looks like a ambulance. No. Oh, another working stiff one. You can sometimes get good tools out of these. Tool parts, that's alright. Preferably want to start going a bit more northwards. Oh, sorry mate, I'm just crashing my bike into everything. Didn't mean to disturb you. You can go back to your cornflakes. There's too much steering required in this zone. A rabbit as well. Oh no! Oh, I can't resist. No, where's he gone? Did he not die? I ran straight over him and he didn't die. Oh, you lucky rabbit. Run, rabbit. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. I'm not a farmer, but I do have lots of guns. Alright. Yeah, now it looks like I'm a bit more on track in the direction I wanted. 2 kilometres from now. I can do a bit more turbo shifting now though. That's why I was trying not to get caught up in all the wiggly roads, because it's not easy to turn corners when you're... Oh, I had another one. Did he die? No, he's run off as well. I mean, oh, they're everywhere. There's another one. This desert town is the rabbit zone. But holding the shift on a vehicle so that you got that kind of turbo speed means you can't turn very well. So it's great on straight roads like this with the occasional corner. Those industrial zones always have all the kind of wiggly, smaller roads on them. So now you know, kids, stay away from the industrial zone. And learn how to steer your vehicle. Oh dear, I'm like one of them terrible stereotypes, Mr. Magoo in his car. What is it, the bad Asian drivers? Yeah. I suppose you're not allowed to use those kind of silly stereotypes anymore, are you? The art of comedy is not allowed anymore. You're only allowed to talk about safe spaces. I can see my safe space in the distance. Yeah, engines. If I can get at least the majority of the moat dug out today, I doubt I'll have time today to go on a engine scavenge run, but some of that I suppose should come out, but I think there's enough space for what I'm doing, considering I haven't exactly got everything made and ready to go yet. So there's another one of them. If I can, I want to load it up as much as possible. What's that going to give me? 9,000. I will need to do a lot of sand. I'll create a lot of sand. I didn't keep any sand in there, no. Right then. I will need at least 3 of them, yeah? 1, 2, 3, well, say 4. That means I'm going to use 4,000 stone just for that. Yeah, that's going to take, that's going to take several minutes, but hopefully if I can do a few other things while I'm here. How many can we get now? Oh, loads, lovely. Let's just start with 1,000. Let's going to give us 2,500 between 6 dart traps, which means I need at least 6 stacks minimum, which is 3,000, isn't it, total? Yeah, so let's do another 500. That then should give us 1 full stack to put in each dart trap to start off with at least. If there's enough time, I'll make more. And obviously I need to generate a lot more steel. That's only going to do 31 blocks. That's not even enough, I think, to do the first main tunnel that they walk through. Certainly will need to protect some of that area. The machine gun bunker will need to be steel plated at least, just to make sure they don't take any damage and end up stopping working. And I need a buttload more clay yet, don't I? Yeah, probably now a hell of a lot more. I left the auger down at the other place. That was what I should have picked up when I was heading down. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, if I brought the auger back with me, I could have gone out into just outside, like stay in green forest biome and just dig up a surface layer of dirt, which would get me a ton of clay. I could do it with the shovel, but it takes a little bit longer with just a shovel. No, I think that's going to be alright for now. I'm still able to make quite a bit of gunpowder. Put these bits away as well before I forget. Got only 400 gunpowder in there at the moment. Okay. Let's certainly get ready for ammunition production at least. 1,000. I might end up wasting a little bit of fuel leaving these things running while I go back down to the new base, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather waste a little bit of fuel and make sure that these are still generating as much as they can. Right, how far through are you? Another 5 minutes from now. Okay. I suppose I could do the harvesting. I haven't done that for a little while, so there should be an okay amount of food stuff to be harvested. Yeah, 3,000 and a bit, nearly 4,000, that's alright. How much food have I got? Plenty, shums. I won't eat any of them yet. I might have one of me fishy toasts. Fishy toast. Who eats fishy toast? I don't need money. I could check on when the traders are going to restock though. That would be useful to know in case they pull up something nice in the next like random generation. That's plenty to leave here. I've certainly got a good enough amount of shotgun ammo to take with me, but I do need to make more 7.62, and I'll need to make 6 stacks of 9mm to put in the 2 submachine guns that I'll be building, or have built. They're already in the workbench, aren't they? Yeah, I'd rather leave that lot there, just in case we end up having to retreat to this base. Yeah, I've got the machine guns already set, so... mean to press that. I just got an extra frame built. Well, look, it was still set, the recipe was still set on frames. Just because, I mean, I meant to finish all of this off here at this base anyway, so at the worst it means this is progressing more towards where it should have ended up, where all this lower layer should have been concrete, especially around that centre area. You know, that all needs to be concrete really. Like if you were planning to stick with this base design, oh, wiggly mouse, then all of that underneath area is better off being concrete. It's just a bit over the top taking it out this far, because most of the time the exploding zombies will usually do their exploding thing somewhere underneath like your main area where you're standing. So it's sort of like this kind of perimeter that needs to be concreted. I'll do this just to gather some extra clay while I'm waiting for that sand to be finished. Stop off in the trader on the way back. Oh, never mind. That was just a visual one. Okay, not even 1,000 yet. Remember that. This is definitely one of them jobs that's so much easier with the auger. You can just run up and down and gather up a good surface area. So you build up a nice stack quite quickly. 800. See the difference it makes now. I've got the some of the skill levels up and stuff like that. I'm just holding the button down and my stamina is never really depleting. It's replenishing as soon as I use the skill every time, which is lovely. That's what you want, so you can just keep swinging and swinging and not run out of stamina. And just keep swinging. Like David Bowie, I just keep swinging. Now I'll leave you there. You're no use to me in the next base design. How we're looking. Oh, just a few more seconds. How much stone we got left? 5,000. That should hopefully be enough. Yeah, that will be enough, and get nearly 4,000. So is it possible for me to grab a few more just to make it up to the 4,000? Yeah, alright, cool. Stick that. So we just keep the numbers even. Right, concrete, 4,000, 102 minutes. Yeah, that should be ready by tomorrow. Don't need to take that with me. They can stay there for now. That needs more stone in it, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, that means I'm now going to need to get more stone as well, because we're still going to need more cement powder. So can leave that running. That's making. It's almost halfway through. Right, let's quickly nip into the traders and see what they've got, and when the restock day is. That's the main thing. I think it might have it might be tomorrow, I'm not sure. So I think normally there's 3 days between each restock. Yeah. See if they got anything tasty. Nah, don't really need any of that.
Howdy, survivor. Make yourself at home.
Oh, cool. So I can strip down to my underwear and stick my hand down my pants and yeah, cool. No, I won't take any jobs from them. Yeah, I thought it was day 67. Okay, so are you still stocking things that I've already had from you or already looked at? I'm not sure. Let's go through it properly just in case. Steel sledgehammer schematic. That's a shame I don't need that. 2 times scope. No. No, I need multiples, don't I? Because I've already got pockets in every armour piece. So I need at least double pockets, not singles. I don't like contact grenades, they're bloody dangerous. But you do have normal ones. I'll see what else you got, because I don't want to spend money on stuff that I'm not super in need of for now. Only 50. Bit of gunpowder, yeah, definitely. No, forget your cornmeal. But I will definitely take the eggs. Always take the eggs. I might come back for them. We've got quite a good selection at the moment, though. No, don't need another. I suppose that'd save me making one, but that would be like a big chunk of money. Considering I can make them fairly readily now, as long as I got enough acid and whatever. Yeah, again, another one I might come back for. I think I've got a sugar butts in the bike. Oh, sounds like might be a travelling horde out there. Cement mixer as well. Still a bit much for something I can make fairly readily, as long as I get an engine. Headshots have a greater chance to stun. I should fucking hope so. Oh. That's way too expensive. And that's all you've got, right, okay.
You come back sometime.
Sometime will be in just a moment, mate. I'm just gonna go outside and grab me sexy booty candy. I'll show you my sweet cheeks so you give me a discount, yeah? Just look at my sweet cheeks. Talking about my sweet cheeks. And they're having a real good time on that fence out there. Right.
There's always chamois up the road. You can try looting.
Sorry, mate. I'll be back in a sec. I just can't help myself but feel a need to check again what I've got. Yeah, that's a 2. That's a 2. That's a triple. And that's a double. Yeah, I need more than just singles. No, I won't bother with the sledgehammer schematic. Let's get the other stuff first, and then I'll come back for them grenades. Where was it? What was it? No. Steel chest armor would give me a few parts, but that's again a chunk of money I would rather not spend just for 3 heavy armor parts. I think it's a bit much really, just for 3 parts. Yeah, I get a bit of a discount on your fishy tacos. They're not too expensive as well, really. I think I'll take them and stick them in the box down at the new place. me extra backup. Okay, so it was just these. How many shall I have? All of them, yeah.
Peace be with you, my friend.
Okay, cheers, mate. I'll take my piece with me. Now all I need to do is find a nice stew to dip it in. May seem a bit of a excessive use of sugar butts just for those few little bits, but I think I'm doing quite well for money and that kind of stuff at the moment. And although the sugar butts are not exactly that common, you know, in the vending machines, I think I've got at least another 2 already in the storage, so I'm not in any desperate need for them because there's nothing else really I'm looking to buy unless, you know, something interesting comes up. Maybe a nice auto shotgun or a few bits of tier 1 steel armour. I don't mind paying for that because it's usually only 1,000 or 2,000 for a tier 1 steel armour part, and then that gives me the 3 parts I need to make a better quality steel armour set. Maybe eventually it could take quite a while to get all the bits together. I think it's 45 heavy armour parts that you need to make a full set. I think I should just stick to the road. I can't be trusted. The zombie council will want to take my licence away. Stick to the road. I should have refueled the bike before I set off. I think there's plenty there to get back to the other base. Do as much digging as I can, even though it is a little bit late in the day now. I was hoping to head it back out before now. Oh, and I can't even steer. No wonder they want to replace us all with robots and automated vehicles. Stop me riding into every piece of wood in the desert. I promise you I'm a safe driver, honest. Oh, I'll take that cactus with me. Oh, look, there's a road. Quick, get on the road. And they say to you, stick to the road, lads. And it makes you think, oh, is that because there's werewolves out in the wilderness? I was like, no, it's because you're a shit driver. Don't try going off-road. Oh dear. Just try not to drive into any any ore nodes at least. You know, I just clipped that boulder and it sent me fishtailing all over the place. Down to 21% fuel. Yeah, should be alright. She'll be right, Cobber. As long as I don't keep driving into things. I'm focused. I'm in the driving zone. It's like playing Formula 1 but set in the zombie apocalypse. Now I'm even dodging trash. Don't need to dodge trash. Right, is there anything else I left in the bike? No. Oh, I put the fuel in the box, didn't I? Okay, let's just have that out and do that now before I forget yet again. I'll leave that lot in there. It's emergency rations and medical gear. Right. I've already got you in there. I didn't think to pick up the other smelter. I think I'd made another smelter. That will need to go back to home base. Might as well just keep that on me because I know I'm going to find more. Clay, I might end up digging a bit more of that as well. They can all go in here. Keep the nails on me. I should have made these in the workbench back at the other base. Never mind. It doesn't take that long. Especially if you can actually... there they are. I was going to say, especially if you can actually remember where they are in the crafting menu. Let's just do 4 for now. Got enough to do another 5, right. Grab the auger and the fuel again. Grab that. Should I start doing the concrete yet? I suppose I might as well. That's 100 blocks, that's 100 blocks. We're not going to get anywhere near that amount done today, but at least have it with me. I was already sanding there, okay. Well, really, that needs to go back to the other base, and the clay. That's more cobblestone. Yeah, some of these, I ought to grab them before I go back then, because there's things like this that will need to go back and smelted at the other base. I don't really want to start smelting here because that then sort of commits me to producing ammo and whatever here as well, which I don't really want to do. Right, finished making them. Shall I leave the torch, or shall I get rid of the torch? I think I'll leave it for now. That'll do for now. Right. Let's go and dig some holes in the wasteland. I was contemplating just walking and not taking the bike, but if I need to escape for whatever reason, like if I'm getting swamped by zombie hordes or something, I'd rather have the bike to jump on. Then I'll be able to speed away. Oh yeah. Let's just start making holes as we go to intend to and carry on. So. Just made me think it wasn't fully dug out, which I don't think it was. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit noisy. I should have warned you. You'll support yourself. Let's just make sure. Give you something to lean up against. There you go. Just so you can continue to add as my measurement marker. Yeah, he's the last one. I thought I'd gone one too far inwards. Yeah, that's right. Oh, hello mate. You again. I suppose I pulled the crossbar because I was thinking I don't use a weapon making a noise, but then I've just been using the auger. Yeah, never mind. He was still dispatched anyway, so yeah, that's the last one. I know it's risky repeatedly pressing the button, but it's the only way I've found to be careful with the auger is you just do it in little dabs rather than just holding the button down. That's the point. That actually needs to go in. Okay. I'm going to do it a bit different. Right. Dangerously stuck in a hole, but right, I think. No. Still needs to go in another one there. Let's just pick it. There you go. Drop you for now. That can act as a marker, just to help me make sure I'm keeping it where it needs to be. And I've said it multiple times, but that's why I'm not that keen on using the auger, because it's easy to drift away from the line that you're trying to dig. Yeah, okay, I've got enough to do these. Right, so let's mark the other crossing point then, which would be here. Yep. Right. So we've got a rough definition of the size. Obviously that's going to be a wall, this will be a wall, and then the floor, concreted floor. That way it makes sure that, like I explained before, you know, it gives them something to bash on. time now. Have we got left? Plenty enough, I think. Missing the learning elixir, but I don't mind missing that bit of experience while I make this basic outline. I'll try and remember to bring one with me from home base next time I do a run back up there. I'm hearing somebody bashing on something. Maybe somebody wandering around a bit of a distance away. Right. Yep. Oh, I missed it. I won't use the auger for now. Thank you. It's like I was hitting my head on something then. This line next. I'm looking at it now while I'm using just the pick, because I've got the skill up high. I maxed it. I think I might have maxed it out, didn't I? Or 1 point off. But yeah, it might be just as quick for me to use just the pick. Move that one. Yeah, that's right. Alright, that's that corner. Yeah, I might as well just carry on down here using the pick. I don't want to use the auger just because it makes so much noise. Definitely going to attract zombie attention. Whereas I can carry on through the night like this just using the pick instead. I think in this kind of situation the auger might be just very, very slightly faster, but it's not really significantly quicker. So 1, 2, I need to go down another one. Yeah, that's right. Make sure I'm facing the right way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the same in terms of how long it takes to move forward each block. Don't see much difference in doing the kind of dot matrix thing of back and forth. going backwards and forwards along a line, like digging out each block at a time. That looks to me like pretty much exactly the same speed as the auger. And it doesn't really make anywhere near as much noise. Yeah, still got enough left. Nice. Yeah, I'll just dig myself a jump up spot. I think it's just this last line that should join us back up again. If I'm looking at it right. If not, we've got another corner still left to go. Oh, fell in the hole again. I know I'm being a bit pedantic. I keep checking the numbers just to make sure I'm not missing or deviating too much from the blueprint. It's like paint by numbers, you got to make sure you stay within the lines. Dirt. Okay. Got dirt on that layer. That must be where that little lumpy bit in the ground is then. Yeah, dirt. Okay. Well, if I'm not going to use the auger for now, I might as well get it out of that slot. Dirt it is then. Is it dirt all the way along? I'm going to find out. This would have been faster with the auger. That's okay, we've still got a couple more hours, at least a couple more hours of night time. So far they've been leaving me alone, so I'll just get on and get as much done as I can before they decide they want to come and force me to pay their zombie tax. I'll have to stop and eat my toast as well in a minute. Lean on my shovel for 5 minutes while I eat my toast and tea. Tea and toast. One, two, three, four. One more layer to go then. Tea and toast. going to be stone there, yeah. At the end of this, it is going to be just a concrete box, basically. So it's not going to look that interesting from the outside. Not exactly aesthetically pleasing. It's just going to be a big grey cube. One, two, three, here, I think it is. I just thought if I dig out my jump up at the position where, no, one more, I need the next line to be, then, yeah, just this bit here then. That's not too bad progress. That's at least as good as I was hoping I could get it, to get this basic footprint laid out. That leaves me 2 more days, or 3 more days if you count the actual day of the horde itself. Which I suppose I should, really, because I can carry on building and doing stuff right up until the 10 PM when the horde will start. I've started, so I will finish. Hopefully we will survive to see it finished before the horde turns up and starts trying to smash it to pieces. Alright, so finish this last connection. And finish this connection. Especially if I use the right tool to dig with. Clicked it too far, too soon. Just to be awkward. Stone, sandstone. skeleton a bit laid out, so now let's I can get the bits that are actually stone or rubble, please, not the dirt. Oh, now I can jump up. Go on. Should be alright. There's enough structural support on that for it to stay up. A few more seconds, when it gets to 4 AM I can start using the auger again. Getting okay on that clay. See how much I've got once I've dug this section out. There should certainly be enough that I can start manufacturing cobblestone. Ready for doing more upgrades. I think I should do another run back to home base and grab at least one learning elixir, or see how many I've got. I think I might have 4 or 5, because this next bit, once I've dug all of this out, obviously there's going to be a lot of block upgrades, which is where all the big experience chunk comes from. Means I can reset those crafting cycles as well, like in the smelter and the cement mixer. Oh, we've gone to 4 o'clock, I didn't even notice. I was too busy yakking. Oh yeah, loads. No, not cobblestone shapes, just cobblestone. Let's just do 1,000 at a time, because that takes a few minutes. I can leave that running in my backpack because I'm not needing to craft anything else at the moment. Just do these. And then obviously each of these have got to be filled in. Same on the inside here. Can I stretch that out far enough? Yeah. Stability only starts to stress when it gets to about the 5th block. Just so you got an idea. No, I think pretty obvious anyway, isn't it? It's just a concrete line moat. It's just a big trench. It'd be great if they sorted out the water physics so you could maybe fill a moat with actual water. But yeah, that's basically it. This will have a floor in it. So it'll be a 4 block deep trench. That ladder won't be there. And they'll fall through the trapdoor here. Like the trapdoor will be these first 4 blocks. Oh, that's the point. Did I make 6 trapdoors or 4? Oh, I haven't made any at all yet. I can't remember. I'll find out when I go back to the other base and see what I've already made. Yeah, just a concrete line trench with the bridge going over it, and then these will come up with concrete walls as well. There we are. Let's just have a quick ride back to the forward base, and I'll leave it there for this episode. Next episode will be yet more moat digging and building up the walls, etc. And I will do another run back to base and grab some learning elixirs if I've got some. Must have been just the wind. I thought I heard a zombie yelling at me. Oh, here comes the storm again. The daily storm in the middle of the desert. I think I'll go inside my safety space. I can hear the wind howling outside. Terrible. Right. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next one. We'll keep building. See you again soon. Catches.